Vintage modern style. Thrift and DIY home decor for less. Welcome to your go-to guide for crafting a vintage modern space without blowing your budget. This isn't about buying new. It's about curating smart, transforming old pieces, and styling with intention. Whether you're furnishing a whole room or just refreshing a corner, I've got you covered. In this video, you'll learn how to find hidden gems at thrift stores, breathe new life into forgotten furniture, and bring it all together with a modern twist. Get ready to roll up your sleeves because every step is doable and totally worth it. Welcome to Vintage Modern on a budget. Vintage Modern is all about balancing clean lines with charming imperfections. Start by defining what vintage means to you. Maybe it's 60s-inspired curves or antique wood textures. Then think modern, neutral palettes, open space, and minimal clutter. Your goal is harmony between timeless character and current function. You don't need to spend thousands. Mixing thrifted pieces with modern finds from discount stores or even DIY projects can create a curated, magazine-worthy look. Look for items that can be transformed with paint or new hardware. Keep your layout airy and your surfaces purposeful. Always start with what you already have. Rearranging or repainting existing furniture can instantly shift the vibe. What is vintage modern style? Vintage modern style fuses the nostalgic charm of older design eras with clean, updated touches. Think warm wood furniture from the 60s paired with sleek metal accents or modern lighting. The mix creates a space that feels both lived in and stylish. It's practical, cozy, and effortlessly curated. This style isn't about perfect matching. Instead, it celebrates contrast and character. Layering different decades, textures, and finishes keeps things interesting. Keep the bones modern, think clean lines, and let the vintage pieces add soul. Combine a statement vintage piece with minimalist surroundings to make it pop. Step 1. Define your style vision. Start by identifying the feel you want. Cozy and rustic, mid-century cool, or chic and minimal. Browse online platforms and pin what draws your eye. Look for repeating elements with tones, shapes, color schemes. These will form the foundation of your vintage modern vision. Clarity in your style vision keeps you focused while shopping or DIYing. It prevents you from overbuying and helps create cohesion throughout your space. Stay flexible but consistent. Every piece should feel like it belongs in the same story. Save 5 to 7 reference photos you love and refer back before making purchases. How to build a mood board. Create a digital mood board using free tools like Canva or Pinterest. Upload photos of spaces, textures, and colors that inspire you. Arrange them visually to spot patterns in style and tone. Include real images of your space to help visualize the fit. Keep your board simple and balanced. Don't overload it with too many images. Stick to your color palette and mix in 1 to 2 accent textures. Use your board as a filter. If something doesn't match the vibe, don't buy it. Print your board or keep it saved on your phone for thrift trips. Choosing the right color palette. A solid color palette brings everything together. Start with a base, white, cream, or gray. Then add warmth, think terracotta, olive green, mustard, or navy. Finally, sprinkle in metal or wood tones for grounding texture. Stick to 3 to 4 core colors and repeat them throughout the space. This keeps the room visually unified even with varied decor. Use throw pillows, artwork, and ceramics to echo your palette. The goal is intentionality, not matchy-matchy. Use paint swatches or digital color pickers to test tones before committing. Mixing old and new, the 70-30 rule. Aim for a 70% modern, 30% vintage mix. Let your base, sofa, rug, bed stay clean and current. Then layer in thrifted finds, a vintage coffee table, retro mirror, or antique lamp. This balance avoids a cluttered or outdated look. Don't force vintage into every corner. Let it stand out by contrast. Use modern lighting, clean walls, or minimalist layout to highlight the character of older pieces. Vintage works best when it feels special, not overdone. If a space feels too retro, add something ultramodern like a geometric light fixture. Step 2. Thrift like a pro. Plan your thrift trips with a list and a purpose. Visit local shops midweek for fresh inventory. Scan for wood furniture, frames, ceramics, and metal fixtures. Don't rush. Great finds hide behind the clutter. Check condition carefully. Open drawers, test chairs, inspect fabric. Some flaws are fixable, but broken structure isn't worth it. Trust your gut and keep your mood board in mind. Walk away from items that don't serve the bigger picture. Bring a tape measure, screwdriver, and fabric swatches to test fit and function. What to look for when thrifting. Focus on materials that last: solid wood, brass, stone, and glass. Scan for potential in shapes, not just condition. Rounded legs, carved edges, and sculptural bases make great upgrades. Look for items with structure, not surface beauty. Avoid particle board, peeling veneer, or plastic. These don't hold up well over time or DIY projects. Prioritize pieces that just need a paint job, new hardware, or light sanding. Simple upgrades go a long way. If you're unsure, lift it. Heavy usually means higher quality. Best vintage items to buy cheap. Start with frames, mirrors, and art prints, often under $10 and easy to update. Brass candlesticks, planters, and vases are timeless and cheap. Don't skip the linen section. Vintage napkins and pillowcases make great DIYs. Old books, wooden trays, ceramic dishes. These add depth and personality. Lamps with good shapes are gold, even if the shades are outdated. Think small, stackable, and mixable. These are your style building blocks. Check the back corners of thrift stores. Often the best pieces are hidden. How to spot quality in a thrift store. Look for dovetail joints in drawers, sturdy hinges, and real wood grain. Wiggle chairs, open cabinets, and flip items over. Heavier pieces usually signal better construction. Solid, classic shapes are ideal for upgrades. Pass on anything warped, cracked, or water damaged unless you're up for repairs. Test all moving parts: drawers, doors, and wheels. Quality vintage pieces feel durable, not fragile. Trust your hands. If it feels solid, it's a win. Real wood has inconsistent grain and weight. Laminates are too smooth and too light. Step 3. Easy DIY projects for beginners. Start simple. Repaint a side table, replace drawer pulls, or add legs to an old cabinet. These upgrades require minimal tools and offer major impact. Use painter's tape and drop cloths for clean, mess-free results. Safety first. Always stand outside or wear a mask. Think function. Turn crates into shelves, trays into art, or doors into headboards. Let your space inspire your projects. Measure twice, cut once, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. DIY is trial and error, and that's part of the charm. Use rub and buff or gold leaf paint to glam up old hardware instantly. Transforming old furniture on a budget. Clean, sand, and prime before painting old furniture. Neutral colors like white, black, or sage green give it a modern upgrade. Swap outdated knobs for sleek brass or matte black. Keep lines simple to let details shine. Cover scratches with filler or wood paste, then smooth it down. Don't skip sealing. Use polyurethane or wax for long-term durability. One weekend project can completely refresh a piece. Budget-friendly doesn't mean basic, it means smart. Use leftover wall paint to coordinate your furniture with the room. Spray painting for a fresh modern look. Spray paint is your shortcut to transformation. Clean and sand the surface lightly. Apply light, even coats from about 10 to 12 inches away. Let each coat dry before adding more to avoid drips. Matte black, satin white, and antique gold are go-to shades for modern vintage contrast. Use painter's tape to protect parts you don't want painted. Let dry 24 hours before use. It's an easy win with big visual payoff. For metallic finishes, apply a clear top coat to prevent chipping. Reupholster cushions in 10 minutes. Lay your cushion on the fabric, cut around it with 2 to 3 inches of margin. Pull the fabric tight around the sides and staple it underneath. Start in the center of each side, then work toward the corners. Smooth fabric as you go for a clean finish. Use heavy-duty fabric for durability. Cotton blends or canvas work well. To upgrade further, add a layer of foam before recovering. Try patterned fabrics to add charm to simple furniture. Instant style, minimal tools required. Use iron-on hem tape for no-sew edge finishing if you don't want to staple. Upcycle ideas you can finish today. Grab a mason jar, tin can, or old frame. Each can become chic decor in minutes. Wrap rope around cans for planters, or paint jars for a bathroom set. For frames, swap in modern prints or fabric swatches. Fast, easy, and fully customized. Make a tray from a cabinet door or turn drawers into wall shelves. Add handles or hooks and you've got function with flair. Spray paint small items like candlesticks or baskets for instant refresh. Each piece tells a story with your twist. Keep a stash of leftover fabric, ribbon, and handles. They're gold for 10-minute upcycles. Step 4. Style your space like a designer. Start by clearing the space and working with a clean canvas. Focus on one area like a console or shelf and style in layers. Anchor your look with one modern statement piece. Then build around it using texture, color, and height. Use the designer triangle trick. Create visual balance by forming shapes with objects. Think tall vase, medium frame, small candle grouped together. This method guides the eye and creates calm. Styling is art. Don't rush it. Snap a photo of your styled area. Your eye sees better on screen what needs adjusting. Mixing textures for a layered look. Pair rough with smooth. A jute rug beside velvet cushions or leather with linen. Layer throws, pillows, baskets, and ceramics. Use wood, metal, glass, and fabric to create visual interest. Textures bring vintage modern to life. Stick to 2 to 3 core materials for consistency. Natural elements like wrought tan, clay, and raw wood blend well with modern lines. Avoid shiny overload, mix matte, gloss, and grain. It's all about balance, not perfection. When in doubt, add a cozy woven throw. It grounds nearly any combo of textures. Using modern pieces as anchors. Modern anchors keep your space from looking like a thrift store explosion. Use a clean-lined sofa, minimalist table, or neutral rug as your foundation. These create contrast and let vintage pieces shine. Think intentional, not cluttered. Lighting also works well as a modern anchor. Try sleek floor lamps or LED sconces. Let each space breathe with negative space. Don't over-decorate. Edit your vignettes with the designer's eye. Less really is more here. Invest in one modern anchor per room. This justifies and elevates all your thrift finds. Balancing vintage accents with simplicity. Choose a few key vintage pieces to spotlight: a retro clock, a sculptural chair, or art. Avoid overcrowding. Group similar tones or materials for cohesion. White walls and clear surfaces make old things pop. The goal is contrast, not chaos. Neutral backdrops let colors and patina stand out. Place bold vintage finds in focal spots: entryway, coffee table, mantle. Let them breathe instead of blending into clutter. Less vintage equals more impact. Take one thing away before you finish styling. You'll rarely miss it. Styling tips. Rule of threes and varying heights. Arrange decor in odd numbers, especially sets of 3. Use items of different heights, textures, and shapes. Varying size creates flow and movement. Think tall vase, medium candle, short box. Apply the rule of thirds to shelves and mantles too. Visual rhythm matters more than symmetry. Play with verticals, horizontals, and diagonals to keep things dynamic. Move things around until it feels balanced. Stack books under decor to instantly add height and visual weight. Step 5. Finishing touches that matter. Candles, trays, plants, and textiles are the soul of your space. Add a cozy throw, a scent you love, and something that sparkles. These layers invite people in, and they make you want to stay. Don't forget about lighting. Use warm bulbs and varied sources. Mirrors add depth and bounce light beautifully. Swap generic items with thrifted charm. The details are where stories live. Rotate accessories seasonally. It keeps things fresh without spending more. Thrifted art in easy DIY prints. Check thrift stores for vintage frames, then add your own art. Print free downloads or scan vintage books for unique prints. A cheap frame plus personal art equals stylish impact. You don't need to paint to be creative. Try printing black and white sketches or abstract blobs for a gallery look. Layer different sizes on a wall or shelf. Mixing art types adds personality. Postcards, maps, typography. Just make sure it means something to you. Use command strips for damage-free display while you experiment with layouts. How to add warmth without clutter. Use layered lighting, soft textiles, and natural materials. Candles, curtains, and cozy throws warm up minimalist rooms. Choose quality over quantity. Warm doesn't mean crowded. Limit surfaces to 1 to 2 focal items like a tray with a plant and a book. Use baskets to hide clutter and keep open space. Warmth is felt, not stacked. Cure it with care. Stick with warm tones, rust, amber, blush, and wood for cozy without chaos. Creating a home that feels you. Blend personal items with vintage charm, photos, heirlooms, travel finds. Let your home tell your story. Skip trends you don't love. This space is yours, own it. Create rituals around your space. Light a candle, play vinyl, change pillows seasonally. The vibe matters more than the brand. A home that reflects you always feels right. That's true vintage modern. Make a mood board every year. You evolve, so should your space. Final reveal plus what's next. You've seen the journey, thrifted gems, clever DIYs, and personalized style. Every corner now reflects creativity and comfort. This is vintage modern in motion. Now your home truly feels like you. Stay inspired, keep exploring new finds, projects, and ways to style. Your design story doesn't end here. What will you create next? Hit subscribe and let's keep building beauty for less. Share your before and after photos. You'll inspire others and yourself too. Thanks for watching Decor, where style is timeless and every space tells a story. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for your decor inspiration. Until next time, stay creative and keep making your home uniquely yours.